Hi, this is Chintan Patel with Fits on the Go. I'm here with Dr. Jay Widmer from Mayo, just talking a little bit about social media and as it pertains to healthcare in America right now. Good, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
We had a great conversation just prior to us starting to film this in terms of social media as it pertains especially to cardiovascular health. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in this area?
Yeah, sure. So I got started as I entered residency and started following some of the giants, Eric Topol, John Mandrola, John Irwin, some of these people, and I found that it really helped coalesce a lot of the information that I needed on a day-to-day basis from the cardiology world. So what we've done leading into ACC is we've teamed with Simpler in the ACC, and we've codified a rudimentary list of hashtags. And these are terms people can follow on Facebook, Twitter, to help organize your thoughts and your searches on Twitter. Things like AFib, TAVR, the PCI. So I'd urge people to look at that as a starter to kind of see what your interest is in cardiology and help you really boil down what you're looking for.
Do you find that social media is a great forum for communicating more effectively with patients?
You know, I don't know if it's as effective communicating with patients. I know that you can. You have to be very careful in how you deal with patients, and I think that Dr. Tamimi at Mayo has come up with some really good rules about, you know, if I would go out to dinner with this person, would I friend them on Facebook? So I think that it becomes very tricky, but I think it's something our generation's going to have to learn how to deal with. So I'm still figuring it out. I hope other people will. I think what it's really helped is help communicate, for me, is communicate with other leaders in the cardiology field. People like John Mandrola, it's great to have a conversation with him at 5 in the morning on Twitter regarding AFib or whatever we're having. So that is where I think its big benefit is, especially for fellows in training, to really get some insight from some of these giants in the field.
Do you feel there's any kind of benefit for fellows to get more involved, especially with things like Twitter or Facebook, to try to communicate with other fellows around here for a healthier exchange of ideas?
Absolutely. I think it's great. I mean, we have our own little isolated piece up in Rochester, and so it's good to know what we do, but it's also good to hear what people are doing at UAB, people are doing at Northwestern, people are doing at Geisinger. So I think it's great for fellows to reach across some of those barriers using social media, Facebook and Twitter, and some of the basic tools you can use. I'm sure there are other more nuanced things, but I would always tell people to start with those.
It seems like you've entered in a very novel field, or at least a novel aspect to the field of cardiology as a fellow, as so young in your training. Any advice for future fellows as to how they could either pursue something in this field or try to make their own path?
Yeah, I think it's very easy to get started. I think, you know, start with some of the basics. As I was saying, Twitter, Facebook are very easy to do. It's very easy to find some of the leaders in the field. Go to Simpler. They have a healthcare hashtag website, and it's really good at sort of organizing your thoughts and your ideas. And I think it's very easy for fellows to do. And it's a good thing to know as well, as our generation is very socially connected, and it's something we're going to have to learn to deal with at some point.
All right. Well, thank you very much. For more videos like this, go to youtube.com/fitsonthego. And thank you very much for joining us today.